Groot doesn't belong in this fucking game either.
Is he?
Give me a moment. Let's start payrolls in.
So Dazed is now hitting us, okay.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Let's see.
I'm on it. Getting better every day.
Unfortunately, we do have to sit there and do some of these things here. I do need to beat down some of the minions. Just because we will be dead very soon if we do not.
It's time to say goodbye, Steve. Is Splance?
Is Splanch.
Do Hydras have splanches?
Not anymore.
Also, where's the extra heads?
You've never seen the first Captain America, have you?
Nope.
There's a great scene in that with Hydra early on,
Get the blood pumping.
and so that movie takes place during World War II.
Right, the whole Hitler punching thing.
Yeah, but at one point the U.S. Army, which features Tommy Lee Jones in this scene, are attacking a Hydra base, and one of the Hydra moves is like, two more. Tommy Lee Jones is just like, great, let's run 2 more of them.
You really want to keep doing that?
I mean, it's working.
On gamma, on the move. I am a wall.
You were really annoying, Wall dude.
To be
Yeah.
crystal clear, we won't be able
Unfortunately,
to
I
recreate
cannot
Val's experiment or track
freaking
potential
focus
future
down
variants'
that
gamma
guy.
signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop
Also,
the
did he
truck.
purposely made himself sound like Judd, the I am the law guy?
Judge Dredd?
Yeah,
Probably.
I am the wall.
What was gold that is not the most
I am
intimidating?
impressed. Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
I am the ball. Wait.
I fought the ball and the ball won.
One.
I know precisely one song by the Ramones.
There goes his shield.
You do not have to show off for me.
I am no longer the wall.
Ooh, you get the artifact now.
Yep.
Yoink.
It's ours now.
Finish them.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately
Reptile
16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining
Reptile
Hydra forces
never
in your
wins.
vicinity.
I mean, his ending in... His ending in Deadly Alliance is the canon ending for that game. Fortunately, it goes really badly for him. Like I remember when that game came out, people were like, wait. When that Deception came out, people were like, wait. Reptile. Really? Reptile? Wow.
gotta win once in a while.
Reptile is my favorite Mortal Kombat character.
You don't say.
Yeah, not like you have a character based off of him in another D&D campaign.
Very loosely at this point.
Named
Yeah, I
after,
don't-
anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see how tough you are.
Well, I'm no longer on fire, so...
However,
You do
because
not
he
know
was
who I am.
bleeding, he now just flopped over.
Ah, these delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Why
Don't
aren't
worry,
you doing
Bruce.
that?
I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
That's creepy.
So she said.
It looks like I've only got 2 left.
You don't have any purple pants, right?
I do not.
Let's do
I
it.
used to a very long time ago. Pair of purple sweatpants, they were a hand-me-down from my cousin.
Right now you're a green plaid. Or is it gray plaid? It's,
Gray.
okay, it's dark in here.
That should
you
be
were
it.
too weak for this fight.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
It's not a crate, it's a
Those
pyramid.
symbols From the time of the first hunt.
They still have
That
the
glyph
cubes.
means barrier. That one, almighty.
Is it the Herodric Cube? Are we going to go into the cow level?
Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very
Not
spooky.
combining.
Designed to
Well,
contain
Ah.
powerful magic.
I want to
Be
go to the
careful.
cow level.
Got it.
You've seen the
Don't
cow level.
cross
It's not
the
friendly.
streams.
Never do. How about we
I
get this
know,
thing
it's
back to the alley
great.
and see for ourselves.
Moo. Moo, moo,
Like it.
moo. Moo.
I like it. I like it better than Whimsyshire.
Is this where I had to make a no cow level for the smalls?
I don't know. I was about to ask if there was a cow race, but it's like, oh yeah, the Minotaurs exist.
Yes. We had one on the team.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, considering how deadly that cow level was the first time you looked at it, I don't think we'd want to deal with that.
Okay, can even throw a horde of undead minotaurs at you if you really want.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night. It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say. All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron.
What's it
Come on.
Ultron?
You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
I do not know how to make friends. That is my story arc.
I am an introvert. Pentagram.
I'm a living weapon.
See, an actual pentagram.
Let me see.
But there's one in
This
Soton.
work again.
Yeah, we have 2 of them.
Yeah, there
It's
are.
right there.
They are there in Soton, just not in the items you pick up.
You know, just for the first boss, just doing one running Vampire Survivors because it's got the whole Castlevania theme to it. You got your Alucard likes, you got your Belmont like. got this witch who throws cats at things, including herself.
Oh, we haven't got to that part yet.
Open the door.
Are we going for that ending in Amori?
You just replied to me.
Get on the floor.
Are you saying
The
we're
dinosaur?
We're gonna walk the dinosaur.
You answered.
That's tomorrow.
Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
You're gonna socialize and you're gonna fucking like it.
See, the thing about the Midnight Suns was they weren't big on socializing. It's kind of like, shit, we have to deal with this Lilith shit now. God damn it, why do we keep winding up the father? All of us hate people. Why are we here?
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and...
They definitely weren't big on, like, let's have movie night and hang out. Then again, it was the 90s.
Or maybe
Bullets instead. Teams work better when they actually communicate.
It was less a team and more like, we're a bunch of random people who are dealing with events that it turns out are related.
Well, let's see, Nico's there. Anyone else really have anything to display? Does not appear so.
I'm having flashbacks to Three Houses.
I feel like this is better designed than that section of Three Houses.
Yeah, I mean, just by the fact that we don't have to have certain points in order to do things.
What do you mean by that?
So, Fire Emblem Three Houses has this massive school system in addition to the standard Fire Emblem shit.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, there's a whole bunch of things you can do, which is great.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that there's a whole bunch of things to do is not the problem. But you only have so many action points per free time and per schooling session to actually do things. So it's like, oh, I want to make friends with them. Too bad you're out of magic happy fun points. You used them all up when you went fucking fishing.
So actually chose to go fishing?
Like as an example, or like, I want to talk to this person. Oh, you talked to two other people, so screw you.
Pretty well out there. Maybe there's hope for the world yet.
See, if I'm not too mistaken, this game does have some limit. You have only so much time to do things between missions.
I mean, that's one thing. It's a case of like you got this time to do it, but you don't have the action points to do it.
Yeah, we'll see how this game goes. Like, we really want. I have a lot. We haven't gotten that far in Three Houses. We have opinions on it.
It is my
Oh,
child.
it's a good dog.
Puppy.
Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
Why do we talk like that to babies and dogs?
Something
And
tells
cats.
me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Debbie Does
Any
Deathless.
impression Doctor Strange is
No.
a little bit of a hoarder? I mean, just because it's magical junk
Manos the
doesn't
Hands of
mean it's
Fate?
not junk. You know what they call an artifact that only works in a pocket
But that's
dimension
what would
once
kill
every
people's
10,000 years?
movies
I
to
don't
begin
know
with.
either, because I don't
No,
know.
that'd be Avalanche. Wait, I know. Cry Wilderness.
A tiger.
So yeah, this is kind of an introduction to the whole hangout section of the game, where you will have multiple hangouts to choose from eventually. It's just for now, new system, so you only have the one to look at. And in this case, it just happens to be with Nico.
Yeah, Fire Emblem has this in both Engage and Three Houses. I feel like Engage did it a little friendlier.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama.
Are you watching Red Dead Redemption? That's not a movie.
Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I
There's a
give anything
host
to
of
make that
Western
happen.
movies.
Makes me hate her even more.
But that doesn't look like any Western movies I've ever seen. And I haven't seen too many.
We need to watch
Marion,
The Big
You think
Country.
I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this.
The Avengers fucking do.
Crappy parents. You missed out on
To be
decades
fair,
of good movies. It's my
Tony
solemn duty
Stark
to
is
fill this
fucking
knowledge gap
rich.
with
I don't
the
think
best
he needs to
examples.
worry about getting paid.
He's the one who pays the other
First thing
Avengers.
you need to know: the glowing briefcase.
Case
is a
in point.
metaphor.
And then there's Spider-Man, who
really
in Marvel
needed
Spider-Man actually does get evicted from his house, from his home.
I thought he still lived with his aunt.
Depends on when you're
What did you
reading.
think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void.
She's Cthulhu.
I dreamt.
Of what?
A death-like slumber.
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my
She's an
dreams.
eldritch abomination.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you
Who is
know
this
everything?
Darth Vader?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
I never read The Runaways. I had friends who were big fans, though.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure.
my.
But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
So you really gotta get creative.
We
Can
also
you tell
don't
me
take
how
it to
the Staff
karaoke
of One
night.
functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words
How
you
are you
speak?
not anemic by now?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but...
So how the Dragon
Same
Balls
wish
were
again.
supposed to work before Toriyama changed his mind.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
Sort of. Not exactly.
No, we were normal kids. We
They were
saw each other
basically
once a year
kids
when
of
our parents got together
supervillains.
to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our
I know
parents
one
wanted
of
us to
the
follow in their
associate members
footsteps.
of the Runaways was basically a super Skrull in
We
training.
ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Those darn coming of age stories.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th
yes,
century.
arsenic and Old
I
Lace.
handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I still haven't seen that movie.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility.
Oh, there.
She didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
If
You have this
each
emotional
magical
moment. I want to talk
effect
about your
is
staff.
unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really.
I don't know how
I only
segues
use the
work,
staff's
I'm sorry.
power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more
Socialization is not a strong suit.
like, magic.
Along with, talking.
I should get going.
What is talking?
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
What have I said about watching Westerns in this place again?
These grounds
It only shows you should be watching our true crime dramas, damn it!
To my tired eyes.
I don't like true.
What about Mother She Wrote?
That's not true crime.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
I was
the
young
world
then.
is still full of monsters and villains. My mother being the worst of them all.
You forgot heroes. The world is still full of heroes. Though sadly, we're missing one of our best.
Agatha?
Oh, girl.
Where is Agatha?
Cut that.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner.
Agatha Harkness has died
But you
like
should know
5 times in comics, I'm pretty sure.
Agatha. She's no longer with
See,
us.
I just was thinking Agatha Christie.
What? That is impossible.
So
She
she
was
stuffed
so-
it more times than Aunt May.
Fierce, indomitable,
Super Duper
maybe
Dead.
just kind to a fault.
And Super Duper Dead.
You're dead, Jim, dead, Jim, dead, Jim.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch.
Who is currently
The
missing.
Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful.
They go back and
Agatha I
forth
had
on
ever
how
seen.
Wanda's powers actually
Wanda's
work.
abilities were growing. Too quickly for my
I don't
liking.
like Jean Grey.
Agatha was determined to
No, Jean Grey's, they've been consistent about how they work generally. It's, oh, she's a telekinetic with mutant powers, and then she's connected to the Phoenix Force because
There was
she's
an incident.
psychic.
An accident.
Wanda,
I'm
it's,
sure, but
oh, she's a mutant who can alter probabilities. Oh, she's a mutant who's connected to magic. Oh, she's a mutant connected to something else. Oh, she just alters probabilities. Oh, she's magic. Oh, she's not. Oh, she... Make up your fucking minds.
as was I.
Maybe she can't make up her
But I
mind.
also saw the danger, the threat.
It
if Wanda's
is
powers
chaos
were
magic,
left
isn't it?
unchecked. So I did what needed to be done.
Granted, this
Sent Wanda
is
away.
info way out of date, but I
To study
remember
under Doctor Strange.
just disassembled. Doctor Strange makes a point of going like, "There's no such thing as chaos magic," and it's like, really? Dude? I'm pretty sure there is. Fuck you, Brian Michael Bendis.
So how do we want to answer this?
I wasn't even paying attention. What happened?
Basically, Caretaker just told us that she kinda did the thing she had to do, and it involves sacrificing people.
Hmm. I don't know which way to go with that.
I'm just more tempted for I don't envy your position.
Yeah.
I think the neutral path is kind of the boring one that doesn't get us anywhere.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm kind of inclined to say you made the right choice, but that I know that's dark.
Time to embrace the dark side. We have cookies.
Wanda's powers were so out of control they cost a life. Your decision may have saved lives, if not the entire Abbey.
I like to believe that, especially given her current situation. Wanda, Agatha, it seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Oh, hey, $5.
So yeah, also, I think that when you're talking to Caretaker, you don't really have to worry about friendship with her because she doesn't go out on missions as far as I know. So she can't gain a whole lot.
Charlie!
We get to play with the puppy.
Charlie!
Go to Candy Mountain.
He does take us to Candy Mountain. I bet we get to kill a unicorn.
It's a magical Leopleurodon, Charlie!
Also steal the hair and some of the spit.
Oh, I took my frickin' kidney.
Bork.
Can't actually interact with the dog while we're out here.
Oh. Kimmy!
Little statue of Kibby.
Look, Blackjack!
God, it's a Force ghost.
Oh God, we killed you once. You keep coming back.
Agatha?
I think I know how she died. She stuck her finger in a light socket.
The most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe
Why
that's
do
why
you
you're the
have
first.
Ludwig von Beethoven's hair?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
I can
You are dead.
just float
Always
around.
straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
Also, I don't have to worry about eating or going to the bathroom. It's great!
After 1,000 years of
Although I do miss my
living, you need to take
cheesecake.
things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood
Slowly
Gate?
going insane.
Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we
I
can
hang out at the
safely
communal
live
shower.
a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Nobody can see me. It's great.
I get to stare at Blade's ass all the time.
No game shall survive in tax Ultim or not.
Touch the blood seal.
It's a red symbol. We must press it.
Maybe it'll turn green.
What is this, eternal darkness?
Maybe.
Oh great, we've got an elder god yelling at us because they're really pissed off about
This
progress.
ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood.
Are we gonna have to get an object on the
Caretaker's
other
handiwork?
side of it to make sure the
Yes,
monsters aren't coming
Sam
out
got
the
a
other
little
side?
overprotective after the accident with Wanda.
And
It's
in the
become
distant
something
ones,
of a
the
habit
portals are
for her.
green and
I
purple.
have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge. that
Man,
is.
Patrick Stewart died
know
for
I am.
this.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Patrick Stewart died for your sins.